VINCENZO'S Gold Crypto Investing, where you like, subscribe, and share for a one-of-a-kind, company-made, probability-based trading alert, technical analysis, and company philosophy, as we're a technical trading organization, as we are the most trusted choice and company and channel when you think of blockchain technology and cryptocurrency breaking news and stock information. You think Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, right? And welcome to the first day of spring on a seasonably mild, partly sunny, beautiful day in the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois, as it's 42 degrees on our way to 58 degrees today, and a string of 50s interrupted by a 30 followed by 60s, as the first 8 or 9 days of March and spring are going to feel more like mid-spring on this very early spring, as we enter out of Vincenzo's favorite season and inches his way closer to the 3 worst months on old Vincenzo's docket, June, July, and August, as it's hot, sticky, and not a chance of snow for 6 months, and I do not like, right? But we still have some winter left this year, even though it's the beginning of spring. But if we look at the coins, we can see the Bitcoin SV trades really played out quite nicely for old Vincenzo. We put that buy alert out for members of Jabroni Killers when I was driving yesterday, because my limit order got hit down here on support. I had orders staggered within a few percent starting fucking writing all over the screen. Hold on, let me clear that. I had buy orders staggered from the last support on the way down, from this low rate here all the way down, from right in here all the way down to the support, which was the uptrending line. And I put that video out yesterday when I was driving right in here. It was after it pumped, got rejected, and I made it my first update of the day as I was driving, because it was a very busy morning, and it was right in here. And I put that alert out to my members of Jabroni Killers for the first mover advantage, and it pumped further after that. From that video last night, it's continued to pump a little bit, not impressively, but not bad, right? From the time I released the video, the rest of the market's kind of pumped together with it, but it's up at current price about another 10% from when I put that alert out. It's up about, I didn't get the exact bottom after averaging in, it's somewhere in about there. So at current price, we are up it's about the same as it was last night when I went to bed. For about 16, 17, 18% at current price. And I bought this on Robinhood, so I don't have to pay fees to buy in and out. It's just taxes if I make profit at the end of the year. And as you guys do know, last night I had my stop loss at where I bought in, because I'm gambling for a much bigger short-term move. But I've actually upped my stop loss into some slight profit at that underneath support right there, right? I'm driving right now, so I can't really get too crazy. But it's right at that underneath bottom right there, right below that double little hook bottom. See that? And then you have the little peak below it. But I do have my stop loss there. It gets me out on Robinhood with about 6% profit if it comes down on a retest. And then I can evaluate the market on a retest and just buy back in, because it's not costing me any fees on Robinhood to trade this coin that's on there. So we've done pretty good on that. We're going to continue to watch that. You can see Bitcoin did pump last night, right? Just the Dow Jones futures were up last night, and Bitcoin pumped last night off this nice consolidation. Actually, it pumped this morning. I woke up and it was still in the middle of this. It's a short, we got to go in the 1 hour. It was still in the middle of that consolidation right here. See that? Industry exclusive drawing tool. We were still in this consolidation part when I woke up. We were in that maybe red candle, and then I took a shower and got out of the shower, started driving to work, and I looked at it about 30 minutes later, and I noticed that it started to pump, and it's continued to pump since then. And I wanted to make a video this morning, but I was running late and couldn't do it. And if we zoom out on your critical support and resistance zones, the critical zone is going to be, if you don't just shoot up to 53,000 or that 52,000 where that green arrow is up there, you're going to have to do another back test, right? If you sell off, you're going to trade down and back test this orange ring at 39,000, and that would be your key zone. Do you hold it and pop and breach this old high right there? Then you would be off to the races to get up here, right? Or if you did come back and back test, if you failed to hold it, you would dip down here really quick. So I think that's the critical. I didn't see that person sitting. Oh, he's on his phone too. He didn't see me. He's just chilling there like reading a book. But that's going to be your critical zone today on the Bitcoin and the rest of these coins as they back test. If they do come down and back test and stop the straight pump, do they hold this critical area? And that would be the orange ring and the 200-day moving average floating right around the $40,000 to $39,469. And Bitcoin, XRP, it's you can see it bounced off where that blue arrow is, off the symmetrical triangle support zone, and we've done a pretty good job on this. And you can watch all them videos from the last 6 to 8 weeks, and it'll show you, and you can see for yourself with proof is in the video, because the videos don't get taken down whether it was a good call or a bad call. But we've made phenomenal call after phenomenal call at Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing on XRP, and you can see you did bounce off that 72 cents, and that can be the catalyst to get you to this upper resistance at 95 cents. We went over extensively how you would get there and shown from when you were back here how you would get up there. But first, you would have to get rejected by the 200-day moving average if you did take the road less traveled, because we only had about a 1.69 out of 10 chance when you were down there underneath at this crash bottom of it actually breaking back in and coming up. We thought it would come up and back test, and it broke back in, and you can see it hit where we thought it would get rejected, that 200-day moving average right here. See that in the daily time frame? It came up to the 200-day, got rejected, and we told you that's how you'd have to do it. Then you come back here and back test, then you can make your run up here, but only then after the back test. And now we're sort of confirming the retest, and now we're bouncing back up towards the 200-day. If you get up to the 200-day this time, there would be slight resistance, but you would think this time you'd be able to, after maybe a day or two, to build up a consolidation around there and then break through with the fortitude to get up to that 94-cent target up there at the upper resistance. So that's what we're going to watch for in XRP. And if you're in the coin playing this trade, your stop loss should be that 72 cents, that lower support, right? Maybe 1% or 3% below that 72 cents in case it wicks down a little bit, and that should be your stop loss. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on my own radio show. This is strictly entertainment, this yawn, trading alert, and educational only. Phil, yeah, Mr. Brownie Killers, Phil. This is only my own personal opinions and beliefs on the market and where I think it's going in the future. And you should do your own due diligence and never, under any circumstances, get into a trade based on what me and me alone says. You must get into your trade based on your research and confirming what I'm looking at that confirms with what you're seeing to make a probability-based trade, right? At Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. XLM has done the same thing. If you've been following us, you could have made this play in any one of these coins. You got that green arrow showing that double bottom on the dotted line. And then at that 17 cents, we told you that's your critical. A couple percent under that is your stop loss. And it held it. And now we're pumping back up. And where the green arrow is up here at 22 cents is your first upper resistance, right? That's your major upper resistance. And then if you can break that, there's some upper targets up there, right? But the 17 cents is critical support, but it's looking pretty bullish right now in XLM as long as we can continue to stay up. Algo is the same thing. It had the similar double bottom. It's up at resistance right now at the 200-day moving average, and we'll see if we can't push past that and continue to move up to some major upper resistance as we get into a better video later on to get into more detail. This is just to give you a quick morning rundown since I haven't talked to you this morning since last night after bowling, where I had a couple to drink, so it was a more exciting show, right? You can see now we're just getting above. Are we getting above, or did we get rejected in the 3 hour? Nope, we're just sneaking above the 200-day and Cardano, which would lead me to believe your next major spot to break up to is up here at $1.21. See that? Ooh, almost blew a stop sign. $1.21. And that would be your next major upper resistance, right? And that's where I think you're probably headed to right now. But we're going to keep an eye out on that for you as we have a pollen alert in Dallas, Texas. Medium to high pollen as the spring season on the first day of spring. In the southern states, Texas, the pollen starts to come out, the trees start to bud, the allergies start to shine. So be on the lookout if you're sensitive to the allergies and to the tree pollen. Maybe take some precautions against that to keep your mind and body clear as you sidestep and audible the criminal gangsters and the market manipulators, and join members of Jabroni Killers, right? Let's try to get another member of Jabroni Killer today. Jabroni Killer Challenge. Get a member of Jabroni Killer. You can see Bitcoin's up 3%. the stock market was pumping, but now the futures market has completely reversed. And the stock market's been pretty good correlated with the pumps and dumps in the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin and crypto is pretty much a lever play on the stock market, right? And you can see we're below some key resistances in the stock market. So I'm bearish right now in the stocks. And I would be cautious in the trades that you're in, and don't be shy about taking profits that were made over the last 48 to 72 hours in the cryptocurrency sphere. Don't be shy about taking profits and sitting on the sidelines after you are satisfied with what the gains, because there's been about a 15 to 18% from the bottoms money to be made the last 48 to 72 hours. And if you've capitalized 10 or 12 or 15% in the bag, don't be shy. Have a stop loss somewhere where you reel in most of those gains. And when the market eventually rolls over, you're not involved in it. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love until my update this afternoon.